Hi everyone, welcome to Sue's Day. This is Sue Ann Jafarian, the fat woman driving the novel RV. I'm coming to you today from New England, specifically my family's driveway. I started for here from Texas on around the 11th or 12th of April, and I got here about 4 or 5 days ago. And it was not an easy trip. In fact, at times it was quite harrowing, thanks to the weather. When you live on the road and travel all the time, you have to pay attention to the weather. Not just daily, but sometimes hourly or so. Anyway, I hit, along the way, all kinds of weather. I told my family I must love them bunches because I went through high winds, torrential rain, tornadoes, and even a rare nor'easter snowstorm to get here. And on top of that, I caught a nasty cold. So it was a very memorable, if not enjoyable, trip. It was interesting though, regarding the tornado. I was in Arkansas, and according to my storm radar, I was surrounded by severe thunderstorms with possible hail and tornadoes. So I took refuge in a Arkansas rest stop. It was a lovely rest area. And I stayed there one night, and it rained and the wind blew. But it wasn't until the next day, and I did decide to stay 2 nights because of the bad weather coming in. Late afternoon of my second day, I was laying on my bed reading, and my storm notification alert went off. I don't know what was the bigger risk, me peeing my pants or having a heart attack. That thing was so loud. I had never heard it before. Oh my God. But it kicked me into action, which is what it's supposed to do. I grabbed Moxie, I stuffed her in her carrier, and she and I ran through the rain to the visitor center where we took refuge for about an hour with other people. After the blowing wind and rain subsided, it rained off and on for the rest of that evening, but the next day was just beautiful. And so I took off on my way. Little did I know that in another day or so, I would be hitting a rare nor'easter snowstorm in Pennsylvania. But I did. In fact, my last Sue's Day video was on the day I hit that snowstorm. I left that morning. I saw there might be possible snow north of me, so I took a more southern route, and I still hit it. I have not driven in that much snow in years and years. It was bad. But Novella, with her new tires, did just fine. So we got through that, and at the end of that drive, I took refuge at a Flying J truck stop for the night. And in the morning, I had a full-blown head cold. It was nasty. I was sure I had COVID. Haven't had COVID yet, and I'm fully vaccinated and boosted, but you never know. So anyway, that day, after I tended my tanks and things like that, I took off for a Walmart and got myself a couple of tests. And then I made my way to a casino where I intended to spend a couple of nights nursing my cold because I did not want to go to my family with a bad cold. Anyway, both of the COVID tests, taken a couple of days apart, came back negative. So it was just a nasty cold. When I arrived here at my family's, I just had the trail end of it. So that was a good thing. Anyway, I'm here for about 2 months now. I'm going to visit with my family, visit with friends. I'm going to do some sightseeing, and I'm going to research a new article for Winnebago. So I'll be here enjoying spring in New England. Usually I'm here for the fall. I love fall in New England, but this year I decided to come earlier. So if you like these Sue's Day videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can follow me on thenovelrv.com, SueAnnJafarian.com, on Facebook under my name, Sue Ann Jafarian, or The Novel RV. And I do keep a daily journal on Patreon.com. So stay safe, and I'll see you next Sue's Day.